Welcome to Buzzed Baffled, the podcast where the wine is flowing, the stories get weird, and we try our best to keep the chaos to a minimum. Try being the keyword.
Before we jump in, a quick behind-the-scenes truth. Producing the show is basically an Olympic sport. Between being the media manager, the sound engineer, the editor, and trying to control her own voice volume, which, let's be honest, Nicole's has the natural power of a small megaphone, things can get a little unpredictable. So if you hear the occasional mic spike, just know it's not your headphones. It's Nicole living her best and loudest life.
Disclaimer: we're not experts, just two curious humans with wine in hand and an enthusiasm for the bizarre. Some topics may be dark, sensitive, or downright strange, so listener discretion is advised. And remember, everything you hear is for entertainment only, so take the story seriously, just not too seriously.
And any opinions shared on this podcast are our own and not reflective of any third party.
Now, pour a glass, settle in, and get ready to be buzzed and baffled. We are back.
We were just back, but
I may have forgotten to turn the volume off on the laptop.
there was a little echo. I told Nicole to leave it in, but no such luck.
The good thing about being the sound engineer is I can just say no. We are on episode what?
38.
38.
Wait, was it? Let me check. I think it was 38. Yeah, it was 38. It
Still-
is 38.
Still younger than you.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. We're getting a little long in the tooth here.
Mhm. We sure are. Our podcast is entering middle age.
It is. Now, if we only had as many listeners as we had podcast
Yeah.
episodes, we'd be golden.
Wouldn't that be great?
Someday. Our new intro, I think we really nailed it this time.
Mhm.
It only took me 4 tries to mix it. So
Yeah. Yeah, I hope our listeners are appreciative.
I'm trying to avoid the jump scares when my voice comes booming across the mic. This is for you guys because we love you.
Yep. Tell your friends.
All about us,
Yeah.
but only good things.
Well, I mean, any press is good press, right?
Do you think we should give a t-shirt to the guy last night?
Oh, fuck you.
Kyla almost got in a bar fight.
Oh, no, I did not.
Chairs were almost thrown.
Okay, now you're being a little dramatic. I didn't even stand up.
You should have. He was a short king.
My king is too strong of a word there. But
He would have been so mad. And
Mhm.
his wife is really nice. So
I know.
that's too bad.
I know.
And I'm thinking he wouldn't have done that if he was sober.
Oh, not a chance. That's why he didn't do it the second we walked in 3 hours
Mhm.
earlier.
Yep.
Men, stop trying to gaslight me into things because I'm not going to let you do it. You're not going to win.
We are not your crowd.
Nope.
But today I have a story.
Do you? Do we have wine on this wine podcast first?
We do. It is related to the story because I was like, how can I take the most boring topic and turn it into a horrifying story?
I find it hard to believe that you have a boring topic.
It's leaves.
Oh, this has Dave Matthews lyrics on the back, Nicole.
I only bought it because it has a tree on the
God
front.
damn it.
What is it? What is the name of it, though? Because it's got a very beautiful tree on the front.
It's called The Dreaming Tree, Sauvignon Blanc.
And it's very apropos for this story.
An exciting collaboration between Dave Matthews. God damn it.
I expect you to sing now.
I don't even know if you know this. I hate Dave Matthews Band.
Oh,
I
I
think
did
they're
not-
terrible.
I did not know that. This was not something that I did with like a deeper rooted like meanness.
Yeah, I do not like them. Sorry for my unpopular opinion, but they're not good. Anyways,
Hopefully the wine is better.
maybe this is not Dave Matthews the singer. Maybe this is a poet or something. An exciting collaboration between Dave Matthews and winemaker Grayson Stewart, The Dreaming Tree offers sustainably sourced wines that capture the spirit of California's wine country. The Sauvignon Blanc is truly a crowd pleaser with tropical notes of passion fruit, pineapple, and kiwi, and a crisp, clean finish. Best served shared. And that's from Grayson Stewart.
Mhm.
And then there's like a poem or something on the back here by Dave Matthews.
Read it. Read it.
This isn't even like words. It's called The Three Faces. I'm going to, like, some of this is just letters put together.
I don't care. Read it.
She goes by Phi and Phi dans la Nouvelle. We need Leah here. To some, she is Sauvignac, and to others, Pisota. She is Uva Pellegrina and Spergolina. She is Muxanti Sylvanic, Feintraube, and Zold, or Tliebe. I don't know
Like
what.
this is the band, not a poet.
I know. I know. This is like his stupid nonsense words.
This is another win for me that I wasn't even expecting. Just watching
I'm so mad right now.
watching the eye roll that came over her face just brought a smile to mine.
I'm sure those are like faces, like woman in different languages or something, but I'm really mad about it.
We need Leah here to translate for us.
Okay, I'm going to pour this before I rage any further. It better be good for that.
Oh, I got a big pour. It better be good.
Nonsense.
Okay, it smells better than the last wine.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, it's like it's not like dry or minerally, but it's very acidic.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty level and even.
It would be.
It's not as fruity as I thought it was going to be.
No, when it said kiwi, I was like, this could go real sideways.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think what I would eat this with or drink this with, I guess. Like not a pasta.
This would just be like a summer chicken breast on the grill with some cucumbers on the side or something.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
like
a
really
nice,
light and
like a mayonnaise-y cucumber salad with like peas in it.
I mean, I guess, but peas and corn.
Peas and corn.
Gross.
So this morning I decided we're going to have to do a special reading of the book.
Mm-hmm.
I will post pictures when we finally record the reading. What was the title of the book?
How to Say Everything the Right Way.
And it's Nicoleisms.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading them last night, and drunk Nicole found them pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
And some of them I didn't even know what I was talking
No,
about.
neither did I. So
But
some of them are my best guess at what you were trying to say.
It's a real gem that we will record at a later date and post out there.
Stay tuned for the audiobook release.
Then we could put it on Amazon and people can buy it for $1. And then we'll finally be monetized.
Yeah, we can't even get people to listen to our free podcast. Do you think they're going to pay $1?
What if, like, we also tell them we'll send them a shirt that, like, has the saying wrong on it because I couldn't remember how to type
So we're actively losing money now.
Yes.
Good business sense, Nicole.
I'll have to go get a Cricut so I can just make them myself. I'm good with money and stuff, Kyle.
Uh-huh.
Today, we are going to be talking about the Apple Valley in Ohio.
I thought you were going to say Appalachians.
Oh, I wish it was Appalachia. That would be so much better. But we're getting closer
We are.
to my dream hike.
No, thank you.
See, my goal is I'm just going to keep moving us around the country for trips, and pretty soon you're not going to pay attention to where it is.
Okay, if you think for 1 second I'm not going to pay attention to every single detail about where we're going, including like the climate and the altitude and the local like dialect.
I will plan this one because you love it when I plan the trip.
Yeah, I'll okay.
Not stressful at all for both of us.
Nope. It's really the best way to do it is for you to plan a trip and me to not be able to be involved in any way.
So far, everything is going okay. We're flying into the right airport.
Yeah,
We have a car reserved.
That was my first
We have a
red
car
flag.
reserved, and we're going to the motherland.
Yep.
I have entitled this Full Bodied Evil, and it is about Matthew Hoffman.
Don't know who that is.
That's the whole point.
Okay, rude. God.
Tonight's story takes place in Ohio and may be proof that the state is cursed and nothing good occurs in Ohio.
Yeah, I think most people would agree with that.
We are looking at the town of Howard, Ohio. Howard is southwest of Cleveland, and it's in a location called the Apple Valley. The key players in today's story are Matthew Hoffman, who you can see on the board. He
Mhm.
looks like he's doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Tina Herman, the woman in the red. Cody Maynard, who is the boy in the lower
Mhm.
right. Sarah Maynard, and not pictured is Stephanie Sprang.
Okay.
Matthew was 35 at the time that these events occurred. Tina was 32. Her son Cody was 11. Her daughter Sarah was 13. And their friend Stephanie was 41.
Okay.
Matthew was an unemployed tree trimmer who lost his job when the company found out that he was a felon.
Mm.
It's the tale as old as time,
Mm-hmm.
which also was a weird thing to me. Like,
You didn't check before?
also, is it because you're going to people's houses that they check to make sure you're not a felon? Or, like, what is the rationale
Yeah,
behind
because
this?
there are some jobs and industries where a felony status isn't an automatic deal breaker. And I would think maybe tree trimming is one of them, unless you are entering maybe sensitive areas like people, being near people's. And I guess
Or
it would depend on what his felony
Yeah,
was.
or, like, being around schools,
Mhm.
perhaps. Matthew moved back to Ohio because his mother lived in the area. He lived in a house in a nearby town. His neighbors described him as odd, noting that he would lay in a hammock and stare at people as they walked down the street.
Yep, that's odd.
He's like a little bit worse than Naked Neighbor.
Thank God he's not in a hammock.
Can you imagine those ham hocks pushing through the twine of the
no.
hammock?
Oh no. Oh.
And as I said, Tina is the mother of Sarah and Cody. They lived in Howard with Tina's boyfriend, and Tina worked at the local Dairy Queen.
Okay.
This is a very Midwest
Yeah.
family.
When you said she was 32 and he was 35, that's very surprising to me, but she's definitely a Midwest 32.
Yes. Well, and this also takes place in 2010.
Mhm.
So that's why we're seeing the hairstyle we
Mhm.
are seeing there. She has a I gave up and I want to talk to the manager haircut.
Yep. And a Hollister shirt on.
She does have a Hollister shirt on. And he has the world's cutest little bowl cut.
Yep.
He looks like that kid from Stranger Things.
Mhm.
Stephanie Sprang was the family's neighbor and also one of Tina's best friends.
Mhm.
On November 10th, 2010, Matthew Hoffman was camping in the woods in Apple Valley. That night, he broke into Tina Herman's home with the intention of robbing the home. Hoffman slept across the street from the Herman house the night before and watched as the children left for school and both adults within the home left. When there were no cars within the driveway at about 10:30 a.m., Hoffman slid under the garage door after finding the front door locked. The door from the garage to the house was locked, but Hoffman was able to kick the door in.
Okay.
He did a walkthrough of the home to verify that no one was home and that he was alone. He was looking for anything of value, such as money or jewelry. He was in the home for about an hour, not finding anything of value. This is unfortunately when Tina and Stephanie surprised him.
Mm.
Around 11:30 a.m., Tina entered the home first. Hoffman was in the back bedroom and states he was not able to exit the house without breaking a window. And when I read that, I was like, what's wrong with breaking a window? Isn't breaking the window and getting away better than confronting the people in
Yeah.
the house?
No kidding.
That's what I would do. I would break your window so fast to get out. Oh, let's see. When Tina entered the back bedroom, he confronted her and forced her to lay on the bed. He then hit her in the head several times with a blackjack, which is the tool found there.
Mhm.
So for the listeners, it's like a little mini billy club.
Yeah, it's like handheld size, one-handed, kind of between a billy club and a sap.
Yeah,
It's just not soft like a sap
yeah,
would be.
it's hard like a billy club.
Yep.
So it's like blunt trauma.
Yeah, it's short though. It's only about 6 inches beyond your hand.
Yeah. I will have a picture of it on our website, buzzedbaffled.net. Your favorite part.
I've accepted it now.
We're
It's too late.
We're getting to March. We can look for .com and see if we can get it. So he's hitting her in the head, but he finds that he is not subduing Tina. Luck is against Hoffman, as Stephanie then walked into the bedroom, surprising him in the act, and she began to yell at him. He then changed tactics and began to stab both women to death with a knife he had also brought with him.
Jesus Christ. So I thought you were going to spray me for saying so. Then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm not the story reader.
I have her conditioned,
Yeah,
guys.
she reached for her wine and I thought she was going for the spray bottle.
Kyla, do you feel safe in the pod?
No, I don't. That was bad. So, I can say so because I'm not the reader. He has these 2 weapons with him.
Mhm.
So, even though he went to rob it, he was prepared
For confrontation. Which, if I was the criminal, I guess is smart. But then it's premeditated.
Exactly. And he also he's made, I mean, obviously he's a piece of shit, but he's made some the opposite of the best decision so far.
We already know that he's a felon and the neighbors think he's a creeper.
Mhm.
Now he's trying to rob these people. And I'm like, if I'm going to rob someone, it's not going to be someone who works at the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, no wonder. I mean, yeah, especially if you're there for an hour, there's nothing there, dude.
Like, why are you still here?
Yeah.
Well, his time management skills are on full display for this whole story.
Okay.
First, he stabbed Tina in her back twice as she lay on the bed. He then chased Stephanie down. Unfortunately, Stephanie did not run out of the house. She ran into another bedroom.
Oh, Stephanie, no. Have you never watched a horror movie?
Nope. And Hoffman was able to corner her where he stabbed her to death. Do you think he left?
No.
Hoffman did not leave the house after the double murder. He wandered around the house contemplating what he should do as he began to recognize the gravity of the situation.
So now he's in whoopsie mode.
Mm-hmm. During this time, the family dog was barking at him.
Oh, no.
He killed the dog to make it stop barking.
No, that's always the worst.
This is where we know we've turned on Matthew. Because no matter what happens, you don't kill the dog.
Yep.
Eventually, Hoffman determined not that he should leave the house and flee, but that he was going to have to dispose of the bodies and burn down the house.
That never works. Never, ever, ever works.
November 10th just wasn't Hoffman's day, however, because as he was attempting to clean up after the murders of Tina and Stephanie, Tina's children, 11-year-old Cody and 13-year-old Sarah, arrived home from school.
He is really bad at planning ahead.
So he
saw them leave for school. Did he think they were just never going to come back?
So he got there at 10:30. I'm assuming it's after 3:30 now, because that's when kids get out of school. Yep. Hoffman assaulted Corey first. So Corey's the first one to walk into the house. He stabbed him, but he did not attempt to kill Sarah, stating he thought he could subdue her. But if we look at the size difference, you could also subdue Corey.
Oh, yeah. Corey's a young... How old was he? 11?
11.
Yeah. He's a young boy.
He's like at her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
He chased her into the back bedroom and tied her up. He thought about loading the bodies into a car and drive it into a lake, but determined that it was too cold for him to swim to shore after sinking the car.
Oh my God. So he's a puss too.
Also, if you're going to sink a car in a lake, you don't drive into the lake in the car.
Yeah, you moron.
You push the lake.
You don't drive it in and jump out.
Like you go to a cliff and you push it, or you roll it in because you put a brick on the gas pedal and throw it into gear.
He was going to drive it in.
He's not winning. He's not winning here. He decided to do the next best thing, which is one of Kyla's favorite
Oh,
things.
God, Nicole.
What
Disclaimer, it's going to be not my favorite thing. Don't cancel me. Don't put me on any lists.
what do you think he decided to do?
Are scissors involved?
Well, sort of.
Is assault involved?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I mean, it's still
Is
not.
it cannibalism?
It's not cannibalism this time. It does involve another one of your favorite things, but
I'm scared.
Hoffman decided he needed to process the bodies.
Okay.
Hoffman loved nature and spent a lot of time in the woods. He knew of a hollow tree that he felt would be a good hiding spot for the evidence after he dismembered the bodies.
Yep. Okay.
First, he went and got supplies. He didn't look for anything around the house. He
No.
went to buy them.
Yeah. Because he's dumb.
Mhm.
He's real dumb.
Then he went to the task of trying to cover up his crimes. He took Tina and Stephanie to the bathroom. What do you think he did?
Hacked him apart.
Yep. He dismembered them, placing them into garbage bags. He began to load the bodies up into Stephanie's Jeep, which was parked in the garage. What do you think happened next?
I'm not sure, but I'm just for our listeners, and sometimes I feel like we're telling people how to get away with crimes when we're talking on this. So garbage bags do not biodegrade.
No.
Do not put things in garbage bags if you want whatever's inside to go away.
Like, especially if you're throwing it like in water.
Yeah.
It's gonna float if you throw it
Mhm.
in water, and if you bury it, it's gonna get gelatinous.
Yeah. But everything inside is still going to be there. There's very few, like, really the only thing is like those bio bags we use in the spring when we're
Oh,
raking
like
our
we're
leaves
getting
and
rid of
stuff.
leaves?
Yeah.
But I don't know, can you even buy those all the time?
No. Okay. What happened next? Another one of my favorite things, probably.
No, this one's not one of your favorite
Okay.
things. Hoffman decided that he was not going to kill Sarah. Because remember, she's still tied up in the back bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he bound and gagged her and brought her back to his house, imprisoning her in the basement.
Jesus Christ.
In an attempt to cover his murder spree, he dismembered his 3 victims and chose to hide their bodies in the hollow of a tree. He used Stephanie's car to drive the remains of his victims to the second location of the crime. He placed Tina, Stephanie, and Corey and the dog in the hollow base of a 30-foot tree in the middle of a national park. And when I say he didn't like slide him in the bottom, he climbed the top of the tree and dropped them inside.
Oh my goodness.
There's going to be pictures later.
Oh my God.
Yes, like, so it is a gross but an impressive feat.
Okay.
How long do you think it took for people to notice that the family and the neighbor were missing?
A couple days.
No, we have good people in this story.
Okay.
Tina's boss was concerned on November 10th, which was the day of the disappearance, when Tina did not arrive at work. She calls the police to do a wellness check. And this goes about as well as any police that I have in any story.
So we have another crack police department.
Uh-huh. That afternoon, while Hoffman was in the house, the police came and knocked on the door, but did nothing else when no one answered. The police left with the intention of checking again later that day, which is, all in all, while I'm giving them a lot of crap, not uncommon. If you don't have reason to believe something happened, you're not go busting into somebody's house.
No, it's against the law.
Like,
now, if they peeked in the window and saw like blood or a dead dog or something, or maybe on a second or third visit.
But if they go and it's during the day when everyone's normally at work or at school, and there's no cars in the driveway, well, nobody's home.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Tina could have decided to go to the mall that day or to the movies instead of going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of his police shift, the officer returned, but finding that Tina's car was no longer in the driveway, he assumed that she had left the home of her own volition.
Okay.
Which is, okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
When Tina did not arrive at work the next day, the boss became more concerned. Her boss went to the house, which is not something I would normally say was a good idea, but in this case was a very good
Yeah.
idea. Like, I want my boss to never, ever come to my house, except for when I fell on the driveway and David left me laying on the cement. Then I would have liked my boss to come to the house. David.
That was the exception.
Yes.
When you were freezing to death.
Yes, outside in January. When she gets no response to her knocking on the door, she finds an open window and climbs into the house. This is when she starts to find blood within the house.
Ugh. That poor woman.
This
She's like a
is
hero, but
the hallway.
oh, how scary.
This is one of the rooms in the tub.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
Like, you go to my house, like, think you're going to pick me up, and I'm just like staining my white carpet.
Yeah.
I'd be so mad if I got killed on that white carpet. She obviously then calls the police.
Yeah.
After processing the scene at the Hermans' home, they did not know specifically how many people were missing.
Yeah, because, we have.
It's an empty house and 4 people live there.
Mm-hmm.
They believe that Tina, Corey, and Sarah were missing. When Tina's boyfriend returned home, he was questioned but was quickly ruled out. When the police processed the garage, they found Stephanie's car, and this is when they learned that she too was missing.
Oh, okay.
So, like, at first, they assumed the first 3 people, we make it that far. Oh, well, this isn't their car. Whose car is this?
Mm-hmm.
While processing the Hermans' home, they found a shopping bag from Walmart with a receipt from 2:08 a.m. from a tarp and garbage bags.
He also bought. Did you look at this receipt?
Mhm.
This is so dumb. He also bought a T-shirt and a turkey sub.
Yep. No turkey jerky, though.
No. Oh,
Well, I mean, cutting up bodies is hard work, Kylie. You got to have nourishment.
at first I was like, "What's a TKY?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, he bought a turkey sub." And a $1 T-shirt, which means it was like one of those shit joke T-shirts that I always wear, like my Snoop T-shirt
Uh-huh.
or something.
I don't have any pictures, I don't think, of it, so we can't replicate it. The receipt shows that the person paid in cash, so they were not able to track Hoffman through his credit card. However, they were able to view the security footage at Walmart, and they were able to locate the man who purchased these exact items and found that he drove a very unique compact car. What kind of car do you think Hoffman drove?
Was it a Yaris?
It was a Yaris. And for those of you who do not know, prior to Betty White, my basic white Equinox, I drove a white Yaris.
That was before we were friends. I saw your Yaris because like you live up the road from me, but
And for those of you who do not know, it is a ridiculous looking car that has one giant windshield wiper blade that is like 24 inches wide across the front.
it's like barely bigger than a smart car. It's like if you put a back seat in a smart car, that's what a Yaris would be.
There was surprisingly good leg room in the back because the seats were raised a little bit. But it was not. I could see why he didn't use it to haul 3 dead bodies.
that wouldn't have been. So he did make one good decision.
Yeah. Other than buying the Yaris. Yes. Someone in town still has that Yaris. I see it driving around.
I wonder if he's the only killer in history to drive a Yaris.
We'll have to look it up. With this information, they searched the records to see who owned a Yaris, and they found Hoffman's driver's license photo and found that he resembled the man on the security camera.
Mm-hmm.
So these police are doing a lot better than the Tampa police. In
Yes,
the
they are.
80s.
They're thinking logically on what to do next.
They also found that Hoffman had a past criminal history for burglary in Colorado and that he had served prison for these crimes. His mother lived half a mile from the scene of the crime, and he had a home several miles away.
So I know you said he was camping in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Was he actually camping or just being a fucking creep? Because who camps in the woods when their house is like a mile away?
Well, I'm trying to talk and not spell. I'm assuming that he was like in a sleeping bag
Mhm.
across the street where he could observe.
Yeah, I don't
Because he
can't
had
see
the
him like
intent to
tenting out
burgle.
there. The intent to burgle.
To burgle. While waiting for a search warrant, the police talked to Hoffman's ex-girlfriend, so they're hitting all their bases.
Mhm.
Her name was in the police system due to a report of assault she reported against Hoffman while they were dating. So he's overall just a good guy.
Oh yeah. Stand up citizen.
Knowing that he is a person of interest in the investigation, she attempts to help the police, directing them to locations she felt Hoffman might go. She indicated that most of their time was spent in the woods and that he had favorite trees and they would hike to those trees on dates.
A lot of times it's the ex-girlfriend who saves the day. Because she's like, oh no.
Not on my
Nope.
watch. The police cannot locate any of the missing people for these searches, but also they're looking on the ground.
Yeah, that's true. Oh.
After 5 days of the police searching for 4 missing people, this information resulted in the police obtaining search warrants to search both Hoffman's residence and his mother's residence simultaneously.
Okay.
But I'm also like, why would it take 4 days?
Yeah, that's a really long time
to get a search warrant.
because there's more than enough probable cause. You
Mhm.
see him buying the stuff. You know he was at the house. Yeah, that seems like a really long time.
The police were not prepared for what they found in Hoffman's residence.
Oh boy.
Based on what we know about his hobbies so far, what do you think they found?
A bunch of trees.
Close. It's not as good as what I texted you earlier on
Yeah,
Friday.
I was gonna ask that, and I'm not gonna spoil it because there's a very good chance we'll do a pod on this.
I was like, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, the more I hear about it, the
Yeah,
weirder
I'm
it's
just gonna
getting.
refer to him as the bone guy for
Yeah.
now. And
When they entered the house, they found the entire residence was covered in leaves.
come again.
Leaves. Leaves everywhere.
That's insane.
They first found a 4 to 5 foot tall pile of leaves in the living room. They were worried.
Oh my God.
Yep. Describe it to the readers.
Yes, dear readers.
Oh my God.
Pretend you're reading my voice.
Oh, I was doing so well.
This is a leaf pile that you would jump in as a child. It's a giant dead leaf pile in the middle of his living room.
I think it's on a tarp, too.
Yep, it's on a tarp.
They were initially worried they would find missing people in that pile, but there were no remains within it. As they continued to search the house, they found bizarre drawings on the walls.
Oop, I see a Stussy S and a nautical star.
Uh-huh.
So he's cool. Of course we'll put these on buzzedandbaffled.net, but Chloe and Courtney, maybe those are the Kardashians, but he has they start with C instead of K.
Yep.
All right. And there was something on the back of that
Oh,
one.
we're getting to
Okay,
that.
just making sure because I didn't want to miss anything.
Oh, I didn't show you this pile. There's that pile too.
Oh. So we have another pile. Oh no, that's the same pile from a different angle because it has
But there's
those...
like a trampoline.
Yeah, there's a trampoline leaned up against the wall with like some weird gossamer curtains hanging from it. I don't know what that's about.
Those are bags.
Oh.
That comes into play later.
Okay. They're not gossamer curtains.
They are not.
Why would this weirdo have gossamer curtains, Kyla?
It gets much weirder. Just wait. In the freezer, what do you think they found?
Leaves.
dead squirrels.
Oh, no.
Here you go. Oh, nope, you only get this one.
On top of the popsicle box?
Yep. I think he's decapitated.
That's also a Hot Pocket in the corner.
Yep. Hot Pocket.
Damn it. A loose Hot Pocket.
In the bathroom, they found that the bathroom was lined with grocery bags filled with leaves and stapled to the wall. I don't know which way this goes. This way.
Oh my God.
So, guys, it's just like Walmart bags filled with the leaves from the living room and stapled like the world's worst insulation.
Yeah, it looks like he tried to insulate this. I do appreciate his commitment to keep bags of similar types next to each other.
Yeah, like they're it's not like a pattern, but there are lines, like
Mhm.
clear lines going up and down. It's well organized.
He also has plastic bags over the window
Mm-hmm.
and over the ceiling. Okay.
They finally made their way to the basement, and this is where they located Sarah, whose arms and legs were bound, and she's also on a pile of leaves with blankets.
How
And
do
this
I
is-
not know a single thing about this insane story? Oh, that poor girl. I feel so bad for her.
Mhm. So she's been there for 5 days now.
Oh my God. Rustling around on those crunchy ass leaves.
Mm-hmm. In a dark basement. That looks
Oh.
like a finished basement right
Oh
there.
yeah, that's like low ceiling.
And we don't mean finished. We mean like an old stone basement
Uh-huh.
that has a dirt floor.
Also, I feel like they could have. I mean, they made her wait to take a photo of her before they cut her
Evidence.
free.
You need it for the prosecution. I'm also sure that they were walking around and taking pictures
Oh, they were.
as they went.
Yeah, and I
They
get
were
it.
like, hold on, you stay here.
But she's like, really, you guys?
She's not impressed
No.
with anything that's happening. So at this point, we're on day 5. So this is November 15th. The police have Hoffman in custody, and Sarah is receiving medical treatment. The police continue to search for Tina, Corey, and Stephanie. However, Hoffman is not cooperating with the police. The police try several techniques to question him, but he is completely non-responsive. The police report it was as if he was in a trance. And so on buzzedbaffled.net, I have the video of the police interrogation
Oh,
because I'm that good and I find things. They noticed that he only responded to one officer the entire time, and it was a female officer while he was being booked. So they attempted to have the female officer interrogate him. She has better luck. However, he simply tells them he doesn't know them, meaning Tina, Stephanie, and Corey, and that he has concerns that people will think I'm a monster.
I wonder why.
Duh. He denied being able to remember what happened, but that he has dreams about what happened.
Oh,
He then states he will tell the police where the 3 missing people are if they bring him to the location and kill him.
and I bet they were like, okay, like, well, like, yeah, tell us,
Like, Judge, is that okay?
because I mean, they could just bring him there. It's not
Yeah.
like he can, they. If he wants to be killed, they could say like, "Oh yeah, dude, we'll kill you," and then they just don't fucking kill him.
They could, but they're honorable. So they tell him that is not possible. But after several days, the prosecutor makes an offer to remove the death penalty.
Hmm.
On November 18th, 2010, so we're 8 days out, the police received a recommendation from Hoffman to look in the hollowed out tree in Kokosing Wildlife Preserve. He draws a map to a 30-foot hollowed out tree. The dogs were not able to alert the police to the location as the trunk of the tree was too large for the dogs to get a scent. However, eventually the police find Tina, Cody, and Sarah cut into pieces and placed into garbage bags within a tree after they cut a hole in the base of the trunk.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is real. Like, this actually happened. This is, I think, maybe the craziest story on Buzz and Baffled yet.
And it all started because I wanted a boring story about leaves.
Wow.
This is them pulling the tree apart. Like, that's them cutting it.
Mm-hmm.
Hoffman is found guilty on 10 counts, including 3 of aggravated murder, kidnapping, rape, aggravated burglary, tampering with evidence, and 3 counts of abuse of a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
He received life in prison without possibility of parole. Forensic psychologists who worked on the case suggested that Matthew may have a delusional disorder, psychosis. However, he has never been officially diagnosed as he's refused treatment in the past.
Mm. I wonder what perhaps led them to that. Maybe something was wrong upstairs.
I mean,
Maybe it was the leaves insulation.
the leaves and like
Maybe
the
it was
weird,
the leaf piles.
the weird writing on the wall,
Mm-hmm.
the bringing your girlfriend to like your favorite tree in the woods. It is proposed, however, during trial that he has a sexual attraction to trees.
I was just going to ask you if there's any like dendrophilia going
I was
on
gonna
here.
say, do you know the name of this
Sure
disorder?
do.
Is this one of your favorite things?
Oh my God, no. Stop it. Just because I know a word doesn't mean I'm into something.
I mean, it sounds like something you've researched and that you've spent a lot of time learning about.
No.
I also can't wait that the next time I say we're going somewhere and we're going for a hike, I'm going to Kyla, do you want to go see my favorite tree?
You're like, no, thank you. I'll pass. Like, Nicole, why are you starting to put leaves all over your walls?
I mean, kind of like on your curtains there.
Yep. Yep, I guess so. These curtains came with the house. I did not choose them.
Uh-huh. Likely story. Even though he appeared to have delusions related to trees, he was, not surprisingly, found competent to stand trial because he didn't want to tell the police because he knew it was wrong.
Well, and also every step of the way, he made a decision to try to cover up his tracks.
Mhm. Likely because he attempted to conceal his crimes,
Woohoo!
indicating he understood right from wrong and having the ability to participate in his own defense, as he was able to negotiate the removal of the death penalty
Mm-hmm.
before he told the police the location of the victims. And so something I'm just remembering that I didn't put in here because there was too many juicy little tidbits to
Mhm.
drop in. Like when they were interviewing Sarah, he put socks on her hands and bound them so she couldn't untie the ropes herself.
Yeah, I did notice in this picture, like, she had it looked like she had mittens on. But
Mhm.
yeah, if it's socks, that makes sense.
He tried to feed her, but he gave her cereal with spoiled milk.
Oh,
What do you think his second offer was when she refused to eat that?
was it leaves?
It was the squirrels.
Oh God, not even the loose hot
Not
pocket.
not the loose hot pocket. The
No,
squirrels.
come on, man. You had one hot pocket and some popsicles in there that you couldn't give her.
He obviously, I'm assuming, ate the turkey sub already.
Yeah, the turkey sub was not for her.
He is currently serving a sentence in the Toledo Correctional Facility.
Ugh.
So this is my boring story about leaves.
This is the craziest story thus far. What the fuck, Nicole?
I have one so much more worse than this.
I think I'm just blown away, no pun intended, by the leaves.
Uh-huh.
Like, you guys, you have to go look at buzzandbaffled.net. This is bonkers.
Wait till you see these stories and wait until you see the police videos of I'm going to publish it right after this so Kyla could watch it. I was going to bring my iPad and I couldn't remember why. And as we were here, I then remembered why.
Oh, that's okay.
But it's like an hour long, I think. So
Oh.
like we couldn't sit in here and watch it.
Yeah, we could put it up on my very small living room TV.
I don't know. We might have to back up to the end of the room to see it. So that is my story
Wow.
about Matthew Hoffman and the leaves.
What a Looney Tunes.
And this isn't even the worst story. I've got another one that's worse than this in the hopper. And that's not even including Bone Guy. And I get
Oh,
that one because I found
Yep,
him.
yep, you can have Bone Guy. When you told me last week that your story was about leaves, I'm just racking my brain like, what could it possibly be about leaves?
You could not have
Not in
predicted
a million years would I have ever guessed
that a
that, like,
schizophrenic person attracted to trees kidnapped a family,
yeah.
a girl, and insulated his house with
And
them.
I know he was jumping in that leaf pile. I
I
know it.
I would hope he was. I'm sure he slept in it and rolled around in
Uh-huh.
it.
And then did nobody see him bringing these leaves into the house? Did he do it
If
under
Lee was picking the weeds in his yard and dragging them into his house, would you notice? Are you watching long enough to notice?
I guess you got me there. I see he picks the weeds all the time and the sticks.
But what does he do with them? Are they in the house?
No, there's a giant pile on the corner of his property that when you walk by in the summer, you'll see it.
Oh, is it the one on the top of the hill when
Uh-huh.
I gotta turn the corner?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna pick that up and put it at the end of his driveway. I'm gonna bring my wheelbarrow down.
We just dump all those back on the hill. Keep him busy for another summer.
I think we need to move the awning on your back and raise it a little bit so that we can see straight up the hill.
I don't know. That roof line does shield my eyes from a lot of, as soon as I said I'm glad he's not in a hammock, I was like, oh my God, banana hammock. Because that's pretty much
him and his tiny whiteies
him and his tiny
laying
white
in the
yeah,
hammock.
gross. This was insane.
Uh-huh.
Well done. I'm just like, I am baffled.
I am taking
right
a bow.
now. Yeah, I am baffled. I did not know, not even a peep about this. When you started, and I was like, oh, maybe I remember something about, a family and the neighbor. And then, no, this took a hard left turn
It did.
into plants
Yep.
that I was not expecting.
Mhm.
Wow.
I find really good ones. I mean, they're all terrible, but they're good.
Oh, yeah, this was, okay, well.
So, do I have the trophy so far of
I
best
think
story?
you do.
I want my
Yeah, I don't have much else to add because the leaves in the bathroom.
the leaves of the bathroom is really what got me. It's like I
And
have
when-
to write a story about
When you
this.
showed me this leaf pile, I did see the two, like, there's like a Dollar General bag and like a Walmart bag, and I was like, oh, weird. But no, I guess that's not weird.
It doesn't lead you to think, I wonder if he's filling the bags.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Oh, that's what those.
That's
That's
why I
what
said
his gossamer
Those aren't
curtains were
I said
for.
those are bags, Kyla.
Those are bags that he bagged up his leaves outside and then brought them in.
What I'm thinking he did is he raked them into the tarp, dragged them in on the tarp, and then bagged them up and put them in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
I don't know. But also, the trampoline is just, I mean, I don't know why the trampoline's throwing me off when this man has bags of leaves stapled to his bathroom wall.
And a dead squirrel on his popsicles.
Gross.
You want some Hot Pockets for dinner?
Yeah, you should have made Hot Pockets tonight. Or turkey subs and been like, you'll find out why.
Yeah, I could have, but no. We're having chicken marsala
Yeah.
instead. It's going to be better.
Wow, well done. I am buzzed and baffled.
To the next pour and the next plot twist.